Hi, we're here with Jeff Beatty, who is running for the Senate seat in Massachusetts that's currently occupied by Senator John Kerry, who, if you'll remember, ran unsuccessfully for the presidency in 2004. And I just have a couple questions for you. Massachusetts is a very heavily Democratic state, although Republicans have succeeded there in the past, like Mitt Romney. What makes you think that you could unseat John Kerry in November?
Well, I'll tell you, we're getting a lot of great empirical data back from people out there on the street that we're talking to all over Massachusetts. And as you point out, Massachusetts will elect in a statewide election, they will elect a Republican. 4 out of the last 5 governors in Massachusetts have been Republicans. So there's no reason to be discouraged. And if you stand for the right things, if you do the right things for the right reason, if you're out there and they understand that it's you that's going to protect their family against $4 gasoline, double the price of heating oil, if it's you that they understand is going to protect their jobs against the illegal immigrants that John Kerry encourages to come in there and take their jobs, and if it's you, Jeff Beatty, that they understand is going to protect their country by voting to send their young men and women to war only when there's a clear and present danger, not when, as John Kerry did, your political advisors tell you, vote for this war because it's going to make you look presidential. He never considered the lives of those young men and women who he put in harm's way. And that's the reason why we're going to beat John Kerry in Massachusetts this year, because we're going to do the right thing.
Okay, one more question. You've already touched on this. Just 30 seconds to tell the voters of Massachusetts, all of whom will be able to see this, why they should elect you instead of John Kerry, and you've already touched on this. But
Sure. I think the bottom line is this. When you go into the voting booth on November 4th, I want you to ask yourself this question. Who do I trust to do the right thing to protect my family? Is it going to be Jeff Beatty, a guy who's run a small business, a guy who served in the Delta Force, the FBI's hostage rescue team, the CIA counterterrorism center, who's a middle-class guy and understands their life? Who are they going to trust to protect their jobs? Is it Jeff Beatty or is it John Kerry? When John Kerry is watching out for those that are breaking the rules, and Jeff Beatty is protecting those that are trying to live by the rules? And who is it that they really think that they can trust to protect our country? When John Kerry votes to send people to war for political purposes, I, as a former Delta officer, would never send an American into harm's way unless there was a clear and present danger to our country.